Hey guys, I'm Lynnie with Sunflower Spirit Tarot, and I'm here with a love reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other significant placements. This is going to be a he said, she said spread. So how that's going to work is I'm going to be asking 4 questions: how you see your person, how you feel about your person, what you desire from this connection with them, and how you would like to move forward. I'm going to be asking all those same questions from your person's perspective as well. This deck is going to represent your voice and your perspective, Virgo. And this deck is going to represent the voice and the perspective of the person that you're currently romantically connected to or wish to be romantically connected to. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I am trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of this month, and I feel like I can do it, but I need you to help me to reach this goal. If you have already subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. And if you haven't already, if you like anything that I do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right, without any further ado, let's get down to business here. All right, Virgo, this is your voice. How does Virgo see the person that they are currently romantically connected to? We got the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands immediately. Okay. How does Virgo feel about this person? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Four of Swords. What does Virgo desire from this connection with this person? What does Virgo desire from this connection? We have the Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. And how is Virgo moving forward? Okay, dang. Virgo, you are very enthusiastic about this reading today. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. Very interesting with the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's a little ominous, Virgo. What's going on? All right. This deck represents the person that you're currently romantically connected to or wish to be. How does this person see Virgo? How do they perceive Virgo at this time? Ooh, okay. We have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and it looks like the Four of Wands. I think this is my first time getting the Four of Wands from this deck. This is my Afro Anime Tarot deck. I absolutely love this deck, but I haven't been working with it for a very long time, so I still get to see new cards come out. Anyway, how does this person feel about Virgo? We have the Devil and the Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness gracious. What does this person desire from their connection with Virgo? The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. And how is this person moving forward in their connection with Virgo? Oh, Lord. Okay. We got the Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, the Five of Wands, 555. That might be significant for you guys. That might be significant for the person that you're currently romantically connected to. 555 signals change, transformation, things like that. Okay, let's get into it here. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands for how you see this person. I feel like you see this person as somebody who is passionate, okay? Or they pursue things with passion, or they're like a high energy, high spirited person. But there's something about them that you just can't put your finger on, that you just don't trust. I don't know if they put you in situations to break your trust or to be disloyal to you in some way, but it just feels like, I don't know, either you're skeptical of them or you just see them as somebody who doesn't trust easily. This is somebody, the Page of Swords is an energy of vigilance, of always staying on your toes and staying on your guard and never really letting anybody in, right? Always watching, observing, looking, lurking. They could be lurking on your profiles, right? You could be seeing that they're watching your stories. They could be making fake pages just to keep up with you, that sort of thing with this Page of Swords energy as well. But with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands, it just feels like somebody who maybe wants to do something, somebody who maybe has a lot of energy or a lot of passion for something, but they're always questioning or second guessing or always like, I don't know, they're a little bit pessimistic about the outcome of things. I'm not really sure if that plays a role into how you, into what's going on with you guys. Now we have the Page of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Four of Swords for how you feel about them. This is a feelings question, Virgo, and this is so cold and it's so like practical. The way that you feel about them, I feel like they need to show you a little bit more. They need to put in a little bit more effort. I'm not sure if they're contributing to your finances, if you guys live together or something like that. Maybe they need to put a little bit more money in. Maybe they need to buy a few more gifts. Then maybe they need to show you maybe in more of a material way. that they have feelings for you so that you can really make a judgment. Now, do I say material to make it seem like you're materialistic or you're just into gifts? And that's not what I mean. I just feel like this person owes you a lot more effort, a lot more consistency. I feel like this person owes you a lot more time. I feel like this person just needs to show you a little bit more. You're not asking for the world, Virgo. Like, you're not asking for like them to completely change who they are. You're just asking for a little bit more effort and a little bit more consistency so that you can feel comfortable making a decision to like be with them or to have peace with them or something like that, or to reconcile with them. You might feel like that's what they want, but maybe you are waiting for an apology. Maybe you're waiting for them to come to you with an apology. Maybe you're waiting for them to offer you something to say, hey, I know I messed up, or hey, I know that like we're in this position where we're not sure where we go from here, but this is where I am laying it all out, essentially, because you want your mind to be at peace. I feel like that's what you want from them based on your feelings about them. And maybe they are coming to you apologizing and you're trying to figure out what it is that you really want. Do you feel like they're offering you enough? Do you feel like they have done enough for you to be able to make a good decision as far as moving forward with this person? Because I do see this may be something about you guys being in separation or even no contact for some of you guys. This person may have popped up on your stuff and maybe they wanted to talk to you. I'm not really sure. Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. With this card in your deepest desires, highest hopes for this relationship, I feel like you want to get back to a time where it was fun to be with this person, where it was fun to be around this person, where you enjoyed this person's company, where you guys could share a laugh, but you also knew that they didn't take you for granted. What's interesting is you both have the Queen of Pentacles in this position. That's a synchronicity here, which indicates that in at least some ways you guys are on the same page. And what I will say in that way, I don't think that this person fully showed you that they appreciated how much you brought to the table, how much you contributed to this relationship, how much you maybe contributed to your financial situation or their sense of security as well. I just feel like this person took you for granted in a lot more ways than one. And it's like you want them to at least appreciate and acknowledge, like, it doesn't have to be this heavy thing. They don't have to get on their knees and worship you. All you want them to do is really understand and appreciate how much you're actually doing to keep this relationship together, keep this family together, keep this household together. And it's like they don't understand or they are not appreciating it in some way. And that's what you want from them. How are you moving forward? The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. I feel like in your mind, it's time for you to let it burn. It's time for you to just say, you know what? They're not meeting my needs. They're not capable of meeting me where I'm at. They're not meeting my standards. It doesn't matter how long we've been together. It doesn't matter how much we've gone through. This might be a painful chapter it's like time for you to close. At least that's how I see you moving forward. I see you like just looking forward to the passage of time, because in your mind, you feel like that might make things easier. Maybe you need time. Maybe you need space. But I just feel like if you go forward with this person, something else will happen to prove why they're not on the level with you, right? I feel like it's not intentional. Maybe their intentions aren't bad. Maybe their intentions aren't negative, but they keep disappointing you or putting you in a position to question their loyalty or to question their commitment to you and to this relationship. I'll leave that there. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands, and how they see you. They see you as someone who is very intelligent, very strategic, somebody who is not afraid to say what's on their mind, somebody who's very opinionated, and somebody who can cut to the white meat if need be with their words, somebody who doesn't need a whole lot of stuff, somebody who can cut straight to the point or get straight to the point. They see you as somebody who's very direct, very opinionated, but also very cold, okay? Like I said, this reading is kind of like you guys are in separation or you guys are not talking. And right now they feel like you might be very severe, but you're not wrong, right? They see you as somebody who knows the truth, somebody who is not going to like let someone manipulate them, deceive them, get over on them. They see that you know the truth and you're standing with that. And like they can't really do anything about it. The Devil and the Ten of Swords for how they feel about you. I don't know if they feel like you're toxic or unhealthy for them, or if they just feel like maybe they're a little bit obsessed with you. So now it's coming to a point where you guys may not be talking. There might be some emotional distance in this connection. There might be some physical distance in this connection. I'm not really sure. But for some reason, either they can't get you off their mind, they keep replaying how they hurt you, or they feel like there's a lot of fear involved in your connection. The Ten of Swords is a weird synchronicity to have. It's not in the same space, so it's not as strong of a synchronicity to me, but to me, it's like the Ten of Swords talks about hard endings. Maybe you didn't want it to end. Maybe maybe this ending has been overdue. It doesn't matter. It's over now. That's what this is saying. It's over now. And this person may feel like you're the unhealthy one. But also that could be because you triggered them in a lot of ways. Like they know that you're smart. They know that you know the truth. They know that you're not going to like just bend to their will. But they also feel like, I don't know, maybe you've betrayed them too. Maybe in some ways you've been disloyal to them. The Seven of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Star, and their highest hopes and desires for this connection, they basically want to come to you and lay all of their burdens down. They basically want to come to you and completely express their feelings, maybe the ways in which they mishandled you, maybe the ways in which they haven't lived up to your expectations, or they haven't been the person that they even said they were, or they haven't behaved in a way that you would expect from your partner. They want to be able to come to you and kind of lay all of that down and lay all of it out. And they want forgiveness. Ultimately, the Star here is talking about healing, reconciliation, future, forgiveness, all of that kind of energy. And what they want essentially is for you guys to reconcile in some capacity, for you guys to maybe get back on the same page. They feel like maybe if they confess, I'm not saying they will, I'm just saying they feel like maybe if they confess all of their flaws, all of their faults, maybe anything that they've ever done in this relationship to hurt you, or maybe explaining something that needs to be explained that you already see the truth in, but you're just waiting on them to confirm it, that maybe there's a chance they could get back in your good graces and you guys could heal this. We have the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords for how they're moving forward. I want to say this, but I don't want to say it in a way that sounds like I'm preaching or that I'm trying to tell you how to live your life or what to do. But based on these cards, I would tell you that this person is feeling very, very disappointed in how this is going to go. In the future, I think you're going to decide to cut this off. And in the future, I think that in an effort to not let you walk away unscathed, they might say things, do things to trigger a response or a reaction out of you. I would continue staying in your place where you are. Okay. I wouldn't sink down to anybody's level or go play anybody else's game when it comes to this person. Because I feel like, I don't know. I think that for them, manipulation, deception, all that kind of stuff, starting drama, starting chaos is just a part of their way of life. Now, I'm not going to say it's who they are, but what I will say is that they're very comfortable with those aspects of life, the darker parts, the lower vibrational parts. Okay. This might be somebody who you tried to pull up or uplift or bring with you on this journey that you're going on. You thought that this was the person that you were going to partner with and they were going to rise to the occasion, and they're not. Okay. Something is going to happen if it has not already that's going to seal the deal and confirm for you that this is not the person that you're supposed to be with or meant to be with, if you believe in that sort of thing. There's also going to be a stage in this separation or this breakup or this final ending between you guys where this person is going to like be willing to say or do whatever it takes either to get you back or to provoke some sort of response from you if they can't get you back. So, I'm not going to put too much on it. I'm going to let you live your life. We all have free will. We can do what we want. If you like the drama, it is what it is. But I will warn you there. And I'm just going to leave it there, Virgo. This is what I have for you guys. I hope that this was helpful or enlightening in some way. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll be with you next time.